Yeah, today we're going to be talking more about segments in angles and inside of circles. So here I have a circle and it has two different types of segments than we've seen before. They're called chords. Chords are segments that are inside of the circle and they have endpoints on the circle, so they're completely in the circle. So there's one chord and there's another chord. And you can see that they've intersected here to create four different angles inside the circle and four arcs that are on the circle. So I have up here that the angle is equal to arc 1 plus arc 2 divided by 2. And this plus is an important part of the formula because we've been using minus, but in this relationship it's a plus. So I'm going to talk about this angle right here. If I'm using this angle as part of the formula, the arcs it's related to are this one and this one. So the arcs that are kind of directly across from the angle. So both of these arcs are directly across from the angle. The same is true if I look at this angle, then I'm talking about the arcs that are across from it would be this one and this one. So let's see that in practice. So I'm looking for question mark, and I'm given this angle and this angle that are both across from, arcs that are both across from that angle. So I can start with the formula. The angle is equal to the two arcs added divided by 2. Plug in what I know. Question mark's my angle. 53 and 175 are my arcs. If I simplify the right side, I get that the angle is 114 degrees. So because this blue angle is a question mark and the one across from it are vertical angles, this one over here would also be 114 degrees. So let's try this one. This angle right here is 60. I have an arc across from it that's 55. And this arc is 5x plus 15. So I start with my formula. Because the angles are inside and they're formed by two chords, I have angle equals arc 1 plus arc 2 over 2. I plug in what I know. The two arcs go over here. The angle's on the left by itself. So I've got a little bit of simplifying on top to do. I multiply both sides by 2. I simplified from 55 plus 15 gives me the 70 right here. I subtract 70, then divide by 5, and I get that x is 10. So pause right now and I want you to try this one. I'll scroll down so that you can see the whole picture. I have one arc that's 9x minus 3. The angle is 124. And I have the other arc is 197. So I'll use my formula and I'll plug in 124 for the angle, 197, and 9x minus 3 for the arcs. Simplify the top. 197 minus 3 is 194, and multiply by 2 on both sides. And then I finish by subtracting 194 and divided by 9 to get x is 6. So I just want you to try this one problem. I want you to find the measure of question mark, the value of question mark in this picture right here.